right, Omar here from my point of view, and today is going to be the day I'm going to start my Holden Commodore collection, and we'll see how it goes. But I am 1 minute and 0.3 miles away from my destination to get the base G8.
You will arrive in 1,000 feet.
You got it ready for me as well. Let's see how things go. All right, just one more time. Thank you. So sorry guys, I haven't really been recording as I go because I'm trying to really focus on this car, but I am really liking this base G8. This 2008 cloth seats. It doesn't have the little infotainment center, but there's a reason why, and I'll get to that more in a second. But so far so good. It's very smooth. It's quiet. I got up to 80, and it's just, for a 5-speed automatic gearbox, this is great. So I just got this car. I'm gonna do a proper review at Nashville when I get back home. What it did motors. This is it. This is my first car I'm actually financing. So the Blazer was good. It was a hand-me-down. The Nissan's good. Still have it. It's a hand-me-down, but this is the start, guys. This is gonna be the start of collection. All right, guys, Omar here, and this is actually the next day after I purchased this car. Drove from Kokomo, Indiana, all the way to Nashville, Tennessee, all back in one piece. So I thank God for the safe trips there and back. Unlock the door. Let's just see how the trip fared. So from Kokomo, Indiana, all the way back to Nashville. That's what the trip was. And then we're on the mileage. So 2008 got 73,000 miles on it, one owner. Very nicely clean in here. So if I'm gonna go through the source right here, the little infotainment in the middle, and I'll go more of this when I go over the review later. Temperature, tire pressure's all good. So the trip kind of estimate, I did 390 miles on it, and I still have about 50 miles of range on the tank, but I did not fill up on the way back whatsoever. So it was actually pretty good. That's just my neighbor. So I'll just start up the engine. I'll go more over everything here later. Right now I'm gonna take my family out. They wanna see the car, how it runs, and then I'll actually give a little short review of it later throughout the day. Well, a little slight change of plans because a really bad storm just hit Nashville not too long ago. Pretty much, not for sure how many states this little storm hit. Absolute mess over here. My minivan was on the opposite side of this Honda Accord, so the branch should hit it, so I just moved my minivan over there. So I'll resume reviewing my car here in a second, but I'm gonna show my granddad this, and actually I may review it tomorrow. All right, I'm pulling up to the Chevrolet dealership, Carl Black. I've been here multiple times to review some cars, and now I'm gonna go to the service parts to get the thing serviced. And ooh, would you look at that? You have a nice little Chevy SS Holden Commodore over here. And let's just see if I'm supposed to drive back here. But anyways, I'm here to get an oil change and change the transmission fluid. Only has 73,000 miles, so I just want to go ahead and get off on a good start. Usually when I get cars, they're slightly higher mileage than this, so since it's this low, yeah, let's just keep it on tab as we can. Okay, so well, here's a better introduction to the dealership. I'm now here at Carl Black Chevrolet. They got a nice little inventory. Cadillac CT6, some Sparks, which I've seen a lot of those Sparks on the road. Some nice Camaros. Oh, these RSs look great. Very nice Camaros. Darn, RS looks good. I'm just gonna leave it right here. Let's get this thing serviced. All right, so I just dropped her off, getting a little quick oil change. The mechanic just told me essentially that, you know, it's less than 100,000 miles. I don't know the full history of it. I'm not for sure if the first owner did or did not change the transmission fluid, but we'll, I'm actually gonna look through the manual book real quick and actually check and see if he or she that's done it. But yeah, I'm gonna check this out. So actually looking at this, I don't need to change the automatic transmission fluid until 100,000 miles. So I got 25,000 miles more to go. So that's gonna be a no-go on the transmission fluid. Forgive me if you can't hear me properly. I got the mask on. I just showed you, it says change automatic fluids and filter, normal service, for 100,000 miles, but above it says change automatic fluids and filter, severe service, and it's pointed at 50,000 miles, and then another at 100,000. And it says see footnote H. We go to H. It talks about, you know, change automatic fluid if it's like under heavy conditions, whether you're like in the hilly or mountain terrain, if you're towing, stuff like that, or if it's like a service, taxi, police, whatever, whatnot. Considering the fact that it's a 08, it only has 73,000 miles, more than likely the transmission fluid has not been changed, so I'm still gonna wait till 100,000 miles. I'm gonna find a good mechanic to do it. I also see a Chevrolet dealership as well, so don't have to worry about the transmission fluids. Just keep it nice and smooth, don't drive so hard, if possible. Ready to go. Alrighty, so I'm parked in my little place right here. And I'm just gonna do a quick little walk around. And when I have this car for another month or so, I will give a proper ownership review. There's some things I like about it from the bat and some things I don't like about it from the bat. But let's go ahead and get started. I love the styling, I love the color, I love the red. Tires are in great condition. Headlights seem pretty good. Some of them have been taken care of. They look like they're the original as well. I don't see any splits or cracks into the splitter in the front bumper. These are the original wheels, which I'm glad of. The Pontiac logo was fading off on all the a lot of the panels, but no complaints there. Few scratches on the wheels, but I'm not really worried about that. All the wheels are actually the same as well, the same design. The tires are the same all four around, same brand. And yeah, just this overall styling, I love this about this car. May need to get a quick wash, but it is going to storm again today. As you can see, all the debris is down here, my usual little spot over here, kind of widespread over Nashville. It has the correct badging in the correct place as well. I hate when cars get into a car wreck and so let's just say the Pontiac G8 badge is supposed to be here. Let's just say someone put the G8 badge over here and the Pontiac badge over here. That's one of my pet peeves about cars that's been wrecked. You know, it's one thing that's been wrecked. It is what it is, stuff happens, but I just hate mismatched emblems. The exhaust look nice and good. That's a shake or rattle. Underneath the car is nice as well. So that's just an overview. It doesn't have the sunroof and all that stuff, but I'm overall happy with my purchase. Now this is the second key. I do have the actual original key inside the house. It's not in good condition. It's the actual key where you press the button, the key actually folds into the key fob, but yeah, it's not in the best condition like I just said, but everything else works on it. Got your unlock, you lock the doors, and got your remote start right here. So when the doors are locked, just hold the circle. Starts up nice and well for a V6. Unlock the doors. And of course, if you want to turn off the vehicle, just press the circle again. And you got your trunk release right here. Just press and hold. And it opens up the trunk. And while we have the trunk, let's go ahead and get this over with. It's kind of a small trunk for this kind of a big car, but if you pull underneath here, you do have a full-size spare tire as well. I didn't see any frame damage around here, nor underneath the car. Got your battery access back here as well. That's kind of flimsy, but it is what it is. I'll get into the driver's seat last. So I'm gonna hop in the passenger seat real quick. Forgive me for the little dirt on the floor mats. Now this is kind of strange. Even though I praise this car for superior legroom from drive position, can't really push back the passenger seat a lot. And if If you're tall like myself, you're gonna be very uncomfortable in the passenger seat. So the seat operating option is like this. So this front part raises this part up, and then you can push this back part down right here as well. So for example, I'm gonna raise the seat up just a little bit, just the front part, and put the back part down, or you raise it up as far as it go. But this is what makes the G8 so superior. I can put this all the way up and leave my legs away from the front, and I could dive them down right here. So it's not so bad in this position. A little storage space on the door as well, speaker as well. As I'm pretty sure you all know, the G8 has all the window switches here, the holding Commodore. You can unlock and lock the doors right here, and also adjust the mirrors, the side mirrors. Glove compartment is nice and good. Trunk release is right here. So you press it by opening up the glove compartment. Now I got this trim level. You can get the G8 with the screen. It's not a touch screen, but you get it with an actual screen. You can get it with heated seats. The heated seat options will be here. But one day I want to collect the G8s. I want to collect the base, the GT, and the GXP. So the reason why I got this model is because I want this model for an example. Now the GT I think comes by default, at least in America, with the 6-liter with the actual screen. And once again, you can actually get the base G8 with the little screen as well. So if you don't want this, because this does not have Bluetooth option, so I got my auxiliary cord right here. Small price to pay, honestly. Everything around here is actually pretty good, nice and clean when I first got it. The button is not faded out, which I really like. And as you can see, there's no scratches or stuff in the ignition, which is a very nice touch as well. No blemishes or hard creases in the steering wheel. All the seats are nice and clean. Let's hop in the back real quick. So with the passenger seat up just a tad bit. I mean, I can actually sit back here. It's no problem. And I do, forgive my sweat, have some headroom if I slip. Actually I don't. If I just slouch just a little bit, I mean, I can withdo in here. And this would be the window switches when you have the vehicle on. And what's also nice is you have rear vents back here. So when it's the summertime, the heat, and like a little storage space back here as well. It's nice and comfortable, these cloth seats. You can't put this portion back here down, but you won't have any. So you can put this down and you actually have cup holders back here as well. So just be like a 2x2 type of car. I need to clean this little part over here, but that's no problem. I may go to the car wash here later on throughout the day, or probably the next 2 days. It's gonna storm again today whenever I upload this. Alrighty, I'm ready to pop the hood and let's see what's underneath here. Now for the G8, for at least in America, you had the option of a 3.6-liter V6, which is this, the base version, the 6-liter version, which was the GT version, and you had the 6.2, which was the GXP. So I have the base 2008. I wanted this exact model and this exact trim level just to start off. I'll put some more windshield wiper fluids in here. It's made to a 5-speed automatic gearbox, and that's all I'm going to say right now. These hood scoops are not really that functional, not like the GT. I'll do more comparisons against this and the new Charger, even though it's not really that fair. But let's see how far a comparison like a muscle type of 4-door sedan with a V6 affairs. One from 2008 and one from now, 2020. Last thing I want to show you guys is just the leg room and how I fare in the G8. And look at this, how much leg room I have. Nice position. May seem like a cramp, but trust me, driving these comfortable cloth seats all the way from Kokomo, Indiana, back to Nashville, didn't have to fill up once. It was a great, pleasant ride. It was very smooth the whole entire way. So thank you guys so much for watching my video. For this quick little walk around, since this is actually my car and not a rental like everything else on this channel, it will be a little while before I have like a proper in-depth review of everything I like and dislike of the car. But finally, Thanks once again to What a Deal Motors in Kokomo, Indiana. Thank you, Mr. Scott, for your time and your patience. I've learned a lot. The process is very smooth, simple, and easy. They had everything prepared for me. The car was in that position just waiting for me. And I thank you guys so much for the experience. So that's it. That's my car. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon.